Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are talking about a player who was stuck at level 1 until he unlocked his true power, so grab your popcorn and enjoy the video. 18 years ago the tower suddenly appeared along with the gate from within the monsters came pouring out. And finally, the minority of people who awaken superhuman powers, players, reborn as hopes of humanity players are becoming the symbol of wealth, subject of envy, and heroes. Our main character always wanted to become a player, and always looked up to them. And one day, on his birthday, he received a letter, and it was a player invitation. He was so happy knowing that his life with his family, his sister, and his mom is going to get better, and he could treat his mom. And so RMC went to the Players Association where he discovered that he has a unique ability. Unique ability players are known to be so strong. While waiting for his trainer, player Sukwu, who is so famous for his unique ability and amazing powers, asked if he can be his guide, and so they went into the portal. When they went in, Giju noticed that there were a lot of monsters and it was unusual. But Sukwu thought it was better since it will make things easier for him to explain. Later on, Sukwu asked Giju if he knew about the 100 Goblin Test. The 100 Goblin Test is a test to measure the player's ability to kill 100 goblins without using any skills. Then Sukwu explained that a clear within 4 to 5 hours indicates a high potential player. A clear within 2 to 3 hours indicates a ranker potential. If you are able to clear it within 1 hour, then it's safe to say the player had the potential to be a high ranker. Finally, a unique ability retainer approximate clear time is 10 minutes. He also told him that unique abilities have unimaginable growth and potential. Sukwu told Giju that he is planning on making a new guild, the Ultimate Guild, and for that, he needs talented and strong players, especially unique ability retainers like him. And so Giju started his first hunt. 5 years passed and our Giju for some reason still stuck at the first level. Giju started to work as a guide for new players. The new team Giju was guiding was talking if Giju was that famous, and yes, actually he was a unique ability retainer. But actually what he was more famous for is that he is the only player who can level up. He even got the nickname, the dysfunctional leveling player. Giju later went to his secret spot where a single goblin spawns once every day. At first Giju thought it would be an easy hunt, but the goblin noticed him, so it turned out to be a difficult fight. When Giju headed back to the Players Association, he was informed that the team he was guiding asked to change their guide as they heard the rumors going around about him. Later on, Giju got a job request specifically for him. The one who made that job request later turned out to be Sukwu's cousin. After introducing himself to he started to guide them around the tower. After hunting for a while, they started to set up a camp where they will spend the night. Giju explained that if they keep their guard up, they will be able to level up fast as long as they don't meet the guardian. The guardians are the protectors of each floor that occasionally appear. Thought they provide a lot of EXP points as well as good items, but they are so strong that it might be even a problem for a ranker. They kept fighting for 3 days and going deeper into the tower, clearing the first, second, and third floor. On the 4th floor, while the new team was fighting goblins and orcs as usual, Giju noticed that there were dust clouds, but that shouldn't be the day that the guardian appears. He thought it wasn't a good sign, so he told the team that they should get out of there, and they should wrap the fight up quickly. One small mistake can lead to an annihilation of the party. And unexpectedly the guardian appeared. As they should run as fast as possible, Giju threw a smoke grenade so that they can run. They was able to run away and hide in a cave. But one of the team was poisoned with the goblin's poison. When Giju checked the bag for the aid kit, he knew that it fell from the bag while running. So Giju decided to go out to send a rescue signal. While trying to sneak to send the rescue signal, the guardian noticed him and attacked him. But after the attack, Giju managed to flare the rescue signal and run. When he found the 5th floor of the test, the door he didn't want to jump into at the past. But this time he doesn't have another choice, to go into the door and take the test. He might die or not. But if he stayed there, the guardian will come and kill him. So Giju decided that he will go in and take the test. When he found a message saying, "You entered the first test, checking player information, you have met the requirements. Difficulty is being significantly lowered." The first test. Hunt the goat. After hunting the goat, he suddenly heard a voice saying, "Are you my master? I waited so long for this, too. Choose a name for me, already." A message appeared. An ego requested to link with you. That was the last thing he knew. Then he woke up in a hospital. Later he knew that they were able to rescue the team he was guiding. But actually after that day Giju was never the same. The rumors that were out on him about how he can't level up are now rumors calling him the tutorial slaughterer. It's all with the power of Lu, his new ego. Lu had the power to level up, and when Lu levels up, Giju becomes stronger. As for all the loans Giju had, he needed money so fast, so the only way he could get that much money fast is through hunting in gates. So he looked for a party to join to clear a gate. Right after they entered the gate, Giju noticed that they all seemed awkward, which made him think that they all came through the employment site like him, except for two who seemed to know each other. Couple of minutes and they noticed that the monsters came already, so sticking to the formation they fought. Giju fought with much skills, leaving everyone in a shock. After they rested for a while, two of the party seemed to have a suspicious plan. Now they are facing the boss room. While attacking the boss, Giju's synchronization rate with Lu has increased, allowing him to use Lu more effectively, causing him to kill the boss with a single strike. After beating the boss, Giju got a new skill called cannibalism, recover health by devouring corpses. While distributing the rewards, the two suspicious players started to act on their plans, attacking the leader. But Giju stood in their way, saving him, not the leader but the one who was attacking him, as the magician beside him was too dangerous. After catching them, Giju told the leader that he will be taking the dagger, as he basically saved his life. After that, Giju went to continue hunting alone. And it was when he was going to the rewards room when the wall glowed all of a sudden. So he decided to discover what it was, and that when he found an ego. Right after he touched it, he heard a voice. "Are you my master?" Similar to when he firstly met Lu. And he gave it a name, Eli. Right after he took the sword, the gate started to collapse, so he started running, and somehow was able to escape. After that he started grinding in the tower, clearing the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th floor. Giju knew that to increase his powers more he need to look for more egos. He went to an auction where he found that egos are so expensive. And while going back home after a long day, he found a new gate open near his house. Director Ho came to the location right away and talked to Giju, asking him if he was planning on clearing it, and if he was confident. Giju answered that he shouldn't underestimate him, he is much stronger now. He told him to get prepared in 4 days and come to Director Ho to see by himself if he is going to be okay in the gate, or not. 4 days later, Director Ho took Giju in a training room. Giju seemed like if he was looking down to Director Ho. That's when Director Ho told him that to not underestimate a high ranker. Director Ho started to get serious. After the first attack, Giju knew that he was too cocky, but he also didn't come unprepared. 4 days ago, Giju found an old shop filled with egos that was made by human, called egoless egos. And that was here he found his new ego, Brunhard. Back to the sparring he had with Director Ho, he used Brunhard ability, which called Reflect, that reflects the damage accumulated by Brunhard. After that attack, Director Ho threw a juice for Giju to drink, telling him that he passed. And so Giju went in the gate to clear it. The monsters in that gate was wolves, but it wasn't that hard for Giju. After hunting for 5 hours, when Giju was taking a rest, he started to wonder about Lu's skill, cannibalism, meaning eating one's own kind. Now it's time for Giju to face the last boss, so he took all the potions he had for buffs to be prepared enough. And finally he found the gatekeeper. After a long fight, Giju was actually able to defeat it right after he killed it. The skill, cannibalism, activated. After that, a message showed up saying Lu has absorbed Changkyung. You successfully transformed Changkyung into an ego. But since the monster body was eaten by the skill, they couldn't find a way out, so Giju started to hunt all the monsters left in the gate. Maybe something will happen. It took him 5 days to successfully kill all the monsters in the gate, and that's when all the gate's energy was gathering in one place. It was almost as if the world was breaking into pieces and being crumpled into one place. Then he got a message saying, you have acquired an ego fragment, will you go to the reward room? Which made Giju think that gates might also be egos. After they came out of the association, Director Ho offered Giju a ride in his pink car to visit the hospital where Giju's mom was kept. Where he met an old lady telling him not to lose himself to all the energies conflicting in his body, and left him in confusion about what she meant. The next day, doctors came to Giju and told him that his mom is in a critical condition and her muscles are severely damaged, and that she has at best 1 year, and at worst 3 months to live. Then Giju went on a 2 weeks non-stop hunting when he met the red player group making fun of him, and he didn't hesitate giving him bloodless look. After coming back, Giju asked Director Ho what made him set a bounty on his head and also asked about the person who brought him there. And Director Ho told him that there is actually a way for his mother to recover. The only way his mother can recover is an elixir. It's an all-powerful potion that can cure any disease. But then Giju told him that it's hard to get one. Director Ho confirmed, saying that only 3 have been found in different gates, and the connection between these gates was that they were maze gates. Director Ho told him that 2 days ago the 3rd maze gate appeared in America and that he was willing to send him there. 2 days later, Sung-hoon, the new manger for Giju, has prepared everything, and on the way to travel, Giju asked him to wait as Giju wanted to clear the 20th floor test first. Surprisingly, Giju was able to clear it in 20 minutes thanks to his skill, what made Sung-hoon shocked as the test takes about a day to clear. On their way to travel, Giju asked Sung-hoon where are they going. Apparently they were going to the 5th floor, as the tower is connected all over the world so that they can travel through a gate. As he arrived to America, he didn't save any time, and went to the maze gate where he can find the elixir. Giju and Sung-hoon entered the maze and started fighting monsters. Couple of hours passed, and Sung-hoon had to leave, leaving Giju alone. Using the infinite spray item, Giju started to go deeper in the maze. A week passed, and Giju powers increases that he could actually take on 3 giant spiders alone without any troubles. Before leaving, Sung-hoon left Giju an item that allows him to return to the entrance of the gate, once telling him that it was a gift from Director Ho. Suddenly Giju heard a girl's screaming voice. Luo told him that it was suspicious and that he shouldn't go, but Giju answered that it doesn't hurt to check and that it might end up being a bigger threat in the future. When he went to check, he found a girl tied to a tree saying, "Sorry mom, I couldn't get you the hospital bills." That made Giju relate with her, and actually went back to help her. Later on he discovered that she had been separated from her party, and that her name is Soo-young, and gave her a safe zone placement kit. But she asked him if he could take her with him. He said no, but she insisted, saying that she is actually good at supporting. He told her that it's dangerous, as his goal was to clear the gate without going back, but at the end he actually agreed to take her along. When they were taking a break, Giju heard a sound, and when he went to check, it was the Iron Guild. When he tried to hide, he found a sword swinging at him. What will happen? That is what we will know at the next part. Stay tuned. Subscribe to get a notification when part 2 is out so you don't miss it out. Peace.